Hi guys, and welcome to a live stream. Sorry it's been so long. I've had a little bit of a break, so I do apologise for the time off that I've had, and you're wondering what I was doing. Just getting prepared really for Christmas and making sure that I'm all set and done for Christmas. But I hadn't really had any Christmas content planned, and other than doing this colour along with Jennifer Zimmermann, and it's been a work in progress. And Jennifer has kindly grayscaled her Crystal Queen, which you may know from her colouring special effects book, book 2, and that is just a line art, but she has kindly grayscaled this lovely image for you guys. And as a special treat, you can actually get it half price until midnight tonight. And you can do that by going over to Jennifer's Etsy store. The link for that is in the description. And then when you go to checkout, it'll say add store coupon code. If you put in capitals, Sean50 in capitals, you'll get 50% off for this image. It comes in a light grayscale and a dark grayscale. As you can see, it's not a heavy grayscale. And that's until midnight tonight, so fast fingers and enjoy and get it before midnight tonight for half price. If you don't manage to get half price, it retails for around about £2.19, less than $3 if I was to guess in dollars for you guys. Hi there, hi Corolla, hi Linda, hi Nanamo, how are you doing? Hi everyone coming in. So yeah, it's a special treat from Jennifer herself, and I'm going to colour this today. I've got some pencils to show, and I'm going to use them as well. How is everybody? Is everybody all set for Christmas? Everyone enjoying the run up to Christmas? Hi Gary, how you doing, mate? I just need to try and sort out this lighting because it's a bit too bright. You can tell I've had a little bit of a gap. I'm not everything's gone out the window in regards to technology for me. Right, how am I going to do this? There we go. Was that in focus? You started at Halloween, a Halloween colouring in Christmas. Sounds like something I would do, Corolla. Yeah, I'm all right. Getting into the festive spirit. I've made a Christmas cake. That's all pretty much done. I've just got to put the topper on the cake, and that's ready. And then I've wrapped all the Christmas presents pretty much. Just a few to do. And other than that, just been watching movies and yeah, not too bad. Hi Michelle, how are you doing? How are you, Nanamo? Come on, settings. There we go. So anyone who's new coming along, we are a bit of a chat show, so we do like to have a bit of a gossip, a bit of a chat before we get into the colouring. So if you are watching this back and it's not live, feel free to skip ahead until you see the colouring. But as I say, the offer on this image, the discount, special discount, especially for us over on this channel, is only going to be active until midnight tonight. So you've only got a few hours left to get this image because it's based on Detroit time. So I don't know what time it is in Detroit at the moment. Here it's 9 o'clock at night, so I would say you've got a few hours left. If you go to the checkout, put in the store coupon code Sean50, that's SEAN 50, and in capitals, you'll get it for half price until midnight tonight. I have left all the details in the description, along with the link and the code itself, and details on the pencils that I'm going to be using also. If you do want to check those out, it's all in the description. Turn the focus off because we don't want focus. What about exposure? Do we want exposure? Let's have a wee look. How's that? Where's the brightness? Is that too bright for you guys, or can you clearly see the image, or do I need to change the brightness? Hey Nick and Tina, how are you doing? Try that focus. Pan, tilt, light compensation, brightness, turn the brightness down. That's still too bright now, or do you want it a bit more? Hi Heather, how are you doing? Sorry I missed your stream, hon. I was actually busy applying for jobs. I was on the computer, but I was applying for jobs, so I didn't want to distract myself, because knowing myself, I'd probably get distracted in what you're doing and not focusing enough on what I need to be doing. Oh, that's good. Nice to know, Nick and Tina. I'm glad he's all right. I'll turn it down just a little bit more, because you know I am a faff like that. Try that now. There you go. You can see that now. That's much better. There we go. Now you can see. So what we're going to be doing today, guys, as I say, I've got more people coming in now. You can get this image again half price until midnight tonight, based upon Detroit time, because Jennifer's in Detroit. The image is half price until midnight tonight with code Sean50. I've left all the links and descriptions in the link in descriptions. Put my teeth back in. All the link and details in the description box below. Say that 10 times fast. And the pencils I'm going to be using have been sent to me all the way from the Netherlands. Thank you to the lovely Nilike Showmaker, the lovely artist that I do admin for on her group, and I do consider a dear friend. She has sent me the Deco Time pencils, which some of you have probably known and heard of. They come in 4 sets of 18 like this. And for some reason, we can't get them in the UK. They are a European brand, but they don't sell to the UK, even though we're still, at the moment, still in Europe, in the UK. It's still in the EU. But they are based in the Netherlands, so I think if you are elsewhere in Europe, they may ship to you. And there might be places in America you can get these as well. I'm not entirely sure, but I have left the website to where Nilike got these from for me in her country. Yeah, you will have to translate if you do have a look, but they are very, very cheap, but they're supposed to be nice premium quality pencils. I've heard a few things about them, and they come in lovely little color sets as well. They do. They sell them in a store it's in Europe, I think it is. They sell them in a store called Action. So I don't know if I don't know if they have apart from Netherlands, I don't know if they have Action in Czech Republic, or if they have them in other parts of Europe. Connie's here. Hi, Connie. Connie, do you have an Action store in Netherlands? Not Netherlands, in Czech Republic. So other parts of Europe would have them as well. And they do have a website as well, Deco Time. They have an Instagram and they have a Facebook, as you can see. But they're known as Deco Time Crafts on their social media. So we're going to be using them today. I don't think the range does these. I haven't been in the range for a long time, Heather. So if anybody knows anything about the range, hun, it's going to be you, because I know you're the range queen. You like the range. Deco Time, as in time. TikTok. They are an ergonomic design, triangle shape, premium quality, soft point for optimal color transfer, 18 brilliant colors. They're in the Netherlands, Belgium, and France. From so maybe you could have a look on France, Amazon France, and maybe the Amazon France would ship here in the UK. But yeah, they come in little color sets like this. I've had to put them in order because they did fall out of their slots when they arrived, but they're not expensive pencils, so they're not going to be sturdy in their packaging. But I've also swatched each one with their number and their name on the pencil barrel themselves. As you can see, it's a triangular shape here, nice black matte finish with a glossy dip on the end. And all it says on here is deco time, premium quality, and the number. So it does not tell you the name on the pencil, but it does tell you the name of the color on the front. So that's how you can match them up to the name. And that's what I've done for each one on here on these swatches. So this is like the red, the pinks, and some skin tones in here. And then on this one, you've got some browns, more skin tones, some like yellow, orangey reds. So your warm tones. A couple have had to sharpen because they had arrived broken. They are quite a soft, crumbly lead. There's some swatches here. And here's the purples, the blues. They do have some absolutely lovely blues and purples. I will say that. Blues, purples, and greys. I do like this set. And then this is your greens. And that's your greens and some browns as well. And you get a couple of metallics, you get a gold and a silver. And you get a black as well. The only thing you don't get in the entire set itself, you don't for some reason get a white. I don't know why, but you don't get a white. If you were to get a white, it would be in this one. The closest thing you get to a white is the lightest yellow, which is milky yellow. So you don't get a white. Your blue ones don't have numbers. Oh, let's have a look. That might just be a misprint. No, these definitely have numbers. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. So if you want to get your image, you've got until midnight tonight, and use the code. It's in the description. Quick drink of my chai latte here in a little Christmas mug saying "Let it snow." So how is everybody who's just come in there? Is everyone having a good Christmas time? I've not really been in the Christmas spirit in regards to colouring, so probably why I've been a bit quiet on the colouring side. I've actually been doing more fantasy colouring than I have Christmas. I've been doing quite a bit of Munya colouring. I started this one. I haven't yet finished it. So that's a Munya one from Munya Gates' new Fire Realm book. So I'm in the midst of doing that, and I've just been colouring that whilst watching TV. The Etsy link in the description is not working. Let me just grab it. There you go, guys. In case the link is not working for you, then there's a link in the chat and the live chat. Oh, thanks, Dynamo. Yeah, I was trying to do some like goldeny skin, so as if the fire was glowing onto her skin. And that's just with pretty much with Faber Castell, Polychromos, a little bit of luminance, and sometimes a little bit of Prismacolor as well, but mainly Polychromos. But today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I am going to use these pencils, but I think I want to use a marker base because I'm not sure what they'll be like on their own. Let me just get some markers. Get the Corbix out. So all ready to go. Just move some things around. We've had family, actually. We've still got a family here. David's dad's up with his partner. So we've got them staying until tomorrow. Then tomorrow is my last day at college until the new year. Other than that, I've just been job hunting because I want to get back into full-time work now if I can, because I'm sick of just not doing anything at the moment. My mum's getting better as well, so I don't need to be a carer for her as full-time as I used to be. So what colour should we do, guys? Because in the book, if I just grab the book, here is some of Jennifer's books here. So that's one of her colouring books, which is Bella Futuria. And it's a lovely book, actually. And let's do a quick flip. It is on Amazon paper. It's not the best paper, but Jennifer also sells this as a PDF. If I can just get in here. So she's done some black backgrounds on this one. You've probably seen this one before. Skip that one because it's an old colouring and I'm embarrassed about it. It's a very old colouring. Double page spread. And this is all line art. And this is just the plain white background. So you can do a lot more with the plain background. So yeah, I think I will colour in this more in the future, but what I'm going to have to do is I think I'm going to have to scan the images from the white part section and put them onto preferred paper, because it's not the best paper, this paper, for what I like to use. But again, it's personal preference. And that's it, guys. So that is the Bella Futuria. And then she also has her two The Secrets of Colouring books, which you've probably seen or have. And these are tips and tricks in colouring techniques and tutorials. And also she gives you some images to practice as well. So that's the first one. I'll do a quick flip on this, just not a full one. So there's the practice pages she gives you. And then some of the things that you learn to colour, so gems, golden eggs, you also get nest, jewels, ribbon, pearls, mirrors, metal, faces, hay, heart, bleeding heart flowers, beetle bugs, wolf eyes, scales, using tone town paper. And this is with using different techniques and different materials, or pencils, pastels, markers. Pretty much everything's covered in here. And then you've got little thumbnails to practice, color combinations, color equivalents for different brands, I think, are in here as well, or if not, it's been in the other one. And then the one that this image is from originally is this one, The Secrets of Colouring 2, which is the latest book, which came out last year. Got colour conversion in the back. You've got some Christmas images here. Hey, Shara. How you doing, hon? Flowers, you've got dragonflies, fish, moths, glossy leaves. You've got a glowing mushroom. You've got fantasy skin, which is part of the image of this one, but the image that's included on blue paper in the book, and it's line art. Different skin colors, fabrics, backgrounds, baubles, glossy ribbon, gingerbread, leathery boots, gummy bears, lollipops and candies, foil Easter eggs for foiling, candy cane, chocolate, different backgrounds again. So yeah, a lot is covered in this book. So you can find them all on Amazon. But today I'm going to be doing a different color. So I'm not going to be doing the blue color. I think I'm going to be more realistic color approach, or do actual skin color with maybe a little bit of blue in there. But I don't know whether to go for blue clothing or if I should go for like a gold or a silver. What do you guys think? Blue, gold, or silver for the attire? No, I say silver. Silver, gold. So we've got one vote for silver, one for gold. So we've got a choice between silver, gold, or blue. That's fine. I'm just asking Connie, color scheme, should we go for blue, gold, or silver? I might as well start with skin whilst you're voting. Silver with blue. So we've got two silvers. Another silver. So it looks like we're going silver, guys. Silver with blue, eh? We'll do a bit of silver and blue. I'm just going to use this lilac as an undertone, so it's not going to stay. And I will say I've not used markers in forever. I used to use them all the time. But lately I've just kind of left them to collect dust on the shelf, and I've just been using pencils. So hopefully I've still got my marker flare, but I doubt it. Jade green, no. Frost blue, that should do. Frosty blue. Now it does look like at the moment I'm going for the same colours that's on in the book, but I'm not. Trust me. These are just going to be undertones. Hi Heather, welcome back. We're started. We've decided to go for frosty colours with silver. I've got the extra pale fruit pink. And then it's going to go with pencils. So let's get the skin tones out. Now, this is the first time I'm using these pencils, guys, so I am not sure how they're going to blend or what they're really going to look like. So it's going to be first time using them. They're going to be too warm. We're going to need some cool tones. So they're not good for now. Move them aside. So I think we're mainly going to be moving from these two tins here. And this one is 036 and it's light beige. Let me just get some of the rest on. If you've got anything for me, guys, then just pop it in caps just so I notice. Because often I get a little bit lost in my own little world. But they are very soft. They're a little bit strange to hold because I'm not used to triangle shaped barrels. But it's something I can just get used to whilst I've used them a little bit. Now, I'm just trying to make some room somewhere. Which marker set? I got set. Just set A. Yeah, I got set A. Got the Chow 72 set A. It's a set B that I need next, but the set B is just, I think it's more expensive than set A. I think it's like £200. But I'm quite happy with the colours that are in set A, to be fair. You get quite a lot of good selection. But I'm finding that I'm needing to get a lot of refills because I'm running out. But the fact that you can refill them is fantastic. And you can get quite a few refills out of one refillable ink. Ah, awesome. Did you get set A as well, or did you get set B? I know there's some smaller sets as well. There's a Smiths, I think there's a set C and D. I think I'll take a smaller set. Take a half size. I have actually. I saw it just quickly before I started to do stuff on the computer. I did hit the little like button. But Belinda is fantastic with Copics anyway. She has been the Copic queen like forever. And I've seen I've lost touch with Copics at the moment. I need to get back into them. But as you can see, with me going on top of the pencil with this light beige, you can see the blue and the purple as an undertone, which is what we want because we want it to look icy. I'm creating my own words now. Icy cold. You don't like the Copic sets, Connie? I know you were after them for so long. Do you not like them now? It is. It's really nice to see, but I'm sorry I've not really been in streams. I've just not really been feeling the whole Christmassy colouring. I think this is going to be probably the closest I get to feeling Christmassy in regards to colouring, is like this sort of Ice Queen sort of style, or like winter themed. I don't mind, but I've been more into the fantasy colouring. I suppose this is classed as fantasy at the moment. But I have been colouring when I've got chance. But I am the type of person when it comes to Christmas and I want to colour like Halloween images. It comes to Easter and I want to colour Christmas images. I'm odd like that. Could one of my lovely mods now and then just post a reminder just with the link to this image with the code for the 50% off, and that it ends midnight tonight, Detroit time. So if people do want to get this image, because I know people will be dropping in and out at different times. Hi Rosemary, how are you doing? But yeah, it was really nice of Jennifer to actually fit in the time to grayscale this image upon request. Because I've loved this image ever since she's released the book, but I've always would have preferred a grayscale image because that's just me. And she was lovely enough to accept my request, even though she's been super busy, bless her. And she's made an exclusive discount just for us, which is absolutely lovely of her. And when I was speaking to Jennifer about the image, it was we both agreed she does kind of look like Glenda the Witch from Wizard of Oz. Hey, welcome back, Nick. What's a turkey crown? A turkey crown is what we have at Christmas. A turkey crown is pretty much the turkey without the legs and the wings. It's just the breast. I'll post the link again. Just bear with me. There you go. There's a link. No, it's not a turkey head. No, we don't have turkey heads here. There's turkey giblets, which I would not really bother with. Keep that one to the side. Let's have a look. Should we use the pale blue as well, 4-7? We can use that as like a shade color. They do seem to go on top of each other quite well. Just the boobs, no lips. Yes, so sometimes there might be a little bit of chat in here, which obviously it is an adult colouring. So if you are not an adult, then you may want to turn off. Oh. Hey, I've got the light working. Oh, it was the white balance. The white balance was off. You just passed as an adult, Gary. Congratulations. There we are, guys. It's not as blue now. Awesome. So yeah, I managed to fix the lighting, guys. Woo! The white balance was off, so it was looking quite blue in regards to lighting. So you can actually see the colors that I see now. In regards to how these pencils are going down, they are quite soft. Well, would I say they're soft? They're not like buttery soft, but they're soft in regards to do glide onto the paper, but they are quite harder than other soft known pencils. Like they don't seem to wear down too quickly. But I think the colours are very sort of similar, remind me to the colours that you get in Black Widow sets. And I would probably say they are probably more similar to Black Widows rather than anything. I don't seem to find they're as waxy, but they do have a lot more similarities to Black Widows than any other pencil, in my opinion. So yeah, guys, the link is for the image itself. If you type in Sean, SEAN 50, you'll get the image for half price, and that's until midnight tonight, Detroit time. You may have to check the converted for what that time is in comparison to yours. But you do get two versions of the image as well. You get a darker printout, which is this one, and you get a lighter one also. Awesome. Connie's put in the code there, guys. Thanks, Connie. Yeah, quite like that. She looks quite frosty. She's a frosty lady. Yeah, I do keep missing a lot of streams. I am finding because the stream times have changed a lot for a lot of people, and the schedule is not updated for a while. So I don't know if it's worthwhile if we kind of all bang heads together and kind of come up with our own schedule, and people can take turns editing it. And actually, that might be a good idea because if everyone who streams, if they had access to edit their own streams, then they can regularly update when they're streaming. So if it changes, they can change it, and people can just look at the stream and see like the updates. So that might be a good idea. Maybe it's something I can try and come up with. See if I can get Belinda's help because Belinda's really good at stuff like that. Not as many. There is a few though. There's a few. I just think a lot of when people say there's not a lot of streamers left, I think a lot of streamers have took a break, and I think a lot of them will come back. But I just think some of them are just taking a much needed break. So yeah, we had a nice night last night because we had David's dad staying until tomorrow with his partner, and we had a night in last night. Played some Christmas board games and had a few drinks and a laugh. And I made like a buffet, like a spread of food. We had a cheese board. We love our cheeses. Speak of the devil. Hi, Belinda. I literally just mentioned your name, and you pop in. Your ears burning, are they, hon? Oh, Hannah, me and you will get on. Cheese board, glass of red wine. That'll be a good night in for me and you. It's got to have a Stilton, though. We've got to have a Stilton. Stilton is the cheese. Of course, good things. I was just mentioning, Belinda, that I've been missing a lot of streams lately, and I noticed a lot of streamers' times are not what's on the registered schedule. And I had an idea that maybe we could do a schedule for all streamers to have access to log in to edit their own sort of streaming schedule, and then people can see live updates to when that person is going to be streaming, if anything changes. That just might be a better way of approaching it. And I just mentioned that I'll probably get your thoughts or ideas on that, because you're pretty good at stuff like that. I kind of know how to use Excel. So I just thought it might be a good idea to be able to have sort of an Excel spreadsheet that the streamers can update their own timetable. Yeah, I've noticed like a lot of people have changed and moved around, and if you're going back, trying to go back to your regular time stream, you're finding people have already streaming then because it's more convenient for them. So it's trying to find a little slot to fit in. So I think if we did this, self-updating time stream schedule, it would be a lot easier for people to know exactly who's on when, any sort of updates and changes, or any cancellations of streams for that week or the upcoming week. Then people can manage their time better. So let's say if I couldn't stream on a Monday as regular, but I noticed somebody can't stream on their regular Thursday or whatnot, I might take their regular Thursday on that particular week because they're not available to do it, and just kind of like recycle it. Saturday in the US is wide open. Is Saturday a very quiet day now? I used to know Friday evenings used to be, but it's probably all changed. I think I would not want to. I don't think I'd want to commit to a Saturday evening, or even so a Friday evening, because if I end up going out socializing, and if heaven forbid, if I ever have a social life, like apart from YouTube, obviously, then I wouldn't have to keep cancelling streams so I can go out. Yeah, Sundays are the busiest, and I thought I would do Sunday, but then myself and Joe Beth were clashing on times, and I like to watch Joe Beth as well, if I can. And I just thought I don't really want to try and crowd myself into a Sunday when it's already full. So Mondays seem to work for me. And then I've got the rest of the week to do whatever. Yeah, I think a lot of people find that is like the weekends, they want their family time, don't they? It's whatever works for the individual. Belinda, did you get your copy, by the way, of the image? Because it's on sale until midnight tonight, Detroit time. So if you do want to get the image, you can get it for half price using code Sean50. And you do get two versions of it. You get a light version and a dark version. Actually, sorry, I am using the Deco Time pencils. They arrived today in the post. I was very confused this morning when I just got out of bed and the door knocked and the postman was there with this big box. I was going, I've only ordered pajamas. And then I realised Niliki Shoemaker, as you know, lives in the Netherlands where they sell these. And she kindly sent me over the pencils. Obviously, I gave her the money, and she kindly posted them to me. And there's 4 sets of 18. So you've got your pink and skin tone set, which is here. You've also got a purples and blue set here with some greys and a silver. You've got a green set. The by Deco Time. I've got a green set here, so some nice greens. So I've swatched them all today and just put them inside the case. The reason why I'm keeping the case is because on the barrels, as you can see here, it's just got Deco Time. Can I get a zoom? No, Deco Time, premium quality, and a number. But on the actual tins, you have a number and a name. So it tells you the name on the tin of the colour. So that's greens, and then you've got some sort of like warmer tones, so some warm browns, oranges, and some yellows. So nice selection. The only thing you don't get is a white. You don't get a white tone, but you do get a gold, a silver, black, but you don't get a white. Which is fine, because to be fair, I tend to use my most popular white, which being luminance white. I tend to use that the most often anyway for if I want to blend with a white. Nilik is actually selling these in a gift set. So if you have a look on Nilik's Facebook with her prints, her colouring book, and other things as well. She's doing like a Christmas collection. She's putting everything into a Christmas bag, and then you get a tin of pencils as well. So she's doing a bit of a hamper set as well. So she's also sending them out in her little hampers, and that is Hollow Moon Art, I believe she's called on Etsy and on Facebook. But the website that sells these is called Action, but they are a Netherlands-based store. So I don't know if they do send internationally because I can't read what it says. If I'm going to be honest, it's in Norse. Is it Norse? The language is Netherlands, Norse, the land of the Vikings. I know there's a link in my description to the action, but I don't know. I can't say whether you can check out online or anything like that. But I think, Connie, you'd be able to tell us a bit more because you're a bit closer to Netherlands than we are. But I'm sure France sells them, maybe Czech Republic. Norway, was it Norway? They do have a social media as well, so if you want to check them out on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, they are just /Deco Time Crafts. Deco Time Crafts there. Oh, what are you waiting for, Belinda? Please share. We like to be nosy. Nana's like, spill, tell us now. Nana is the nosiest of them all. Aren't you, Nana? This one is Blue Cyan. Not dark enough. Oh, Nana, I'm actually using the Artway paper as well. I think you bought some a while back. The Artway flat white paper. Not nosy, just interested. Is that not the same thing? They seem okay at blending. Obviously, they're not the best pencils in the world, but they are quite good. Just trying to get the balance of blue, pink, and purple. What purple should I use? A bit of the wisteria. Oh, the marijuana book. I know you were going to buy that, so I remember you mentioning it. I think there's only 2 books that I really want at the moment, but I just can't afford them. Is Grazia Salvo's new book. That's like top of your list, and the new Anastasia book as well, the Mermaid one. But they're probably going to have to wait to the new year because can't afford it. Going to prioritize. That's just the way it is. Gratcha is expensive for you. Wild Spirit. Will it not be cheaper for you to get it from Cool Crafts, Belinda? Did they get it from Moon? I think her name is Moon. So Fabrica's does some nice work, and I do like her. I think she's a good artist, but I've never really been sworn to colouring her work. I'm not sure why. Oh, you're doing Fabrica on Friday. Fabrica Friday. I'll have to watch. Maybe get some inspiration. Fantasy Ball. I think I've seen that one. That one looks. I think if I was to pick one of them, I think it'd be that one. I think looks really good. I think the newest one looks really good actually. The jungle one. But yeah, definitely Grata Salvo would be great, and the Anastasia Mermaids grayscale one. Other than that, then I'm not really haven't really got much in a way of what in regards to supplies. I think I've pretty much got everything. Like I've got to the point now in colouring where I'm just going to use what I have in regards to supplies, and then just add to what I already have if need be or replace. I do a lot of pencils. I do buy singular, and I get them from the Colour Pencil online shop, which is a UK store, but she does ship internationally as well. And she sells single pencils of Prismacolors, Polychromos. She does all the dough and set the light fast. She does Caran d'Ache Luminance. She does the Pablos, the watercolor ones. I just find it easier to build my collection that way, and then replenish the ones that I've used and have run out of. Because I find if I buy a full set, there's going to be a few colours in there that I'll probably just never use, and it's just no point having. So I might as well just buy a basic set and then just build up on colours that I know I will use from there, which I have done that with the Prismas and the Polys. Because I don't, knowing me, I don't want 50 grey colours. Oh, that'd be interesting. You never know, maybe Grazia. Shara, who's getting Holbein open stock? Oh, eBay? I haven't seen them. I actually have never used Holbein pencils. Never had the privilege. They're just too expensive to buy in a set here because they're a Japan import. Even going on to, I think even if you go to Japan, Amazon Japan, because you can get free shipping to the UK from Amazon Japan, whether you get hit with a an import fee is kind of potluck. I think they even still are quite expensive on Japan Amazon. You did, awesome. What, just on open stock, Shara? Did you buy the whole set just open stock rather than just the set as a set? I wonder if that works out cheaper or more expensive. Well, then I know you've got everything under the sun. You have. You've got a proper collection. Yeah, if you can get a link, Belinda, that'd be awesome. Does she look a bit frosty? Well, Connie will know because Connie's got the Hellbinds and she's got the unis. Are they pretty much similar in regards to laydown? Because they look similar, but you can probably tell us if they perform similar or not. They are different. Nana, I read that as drag queen. I didn't realize you said dragon queen. Oh, have you not got the Sarge knot, Belinda? I thought you had the Sergeant knot, Belinda. Here's the Sergeant Arts. Sergeant Arts are very Sergeant Arts are nice pencils and they're very, very soft and creamy. I do find they're very similar performance wise to the Shafir Farbens. Oh yes, I remember you got the other ones. But if you like the Shafir Farbens, then these are quite similar. But what I do find with these is that there is some color variation differences, and you get a few more skin tones in here than you do in the Shafir Farbens. Kind of like this section here is what our class is like a skin tone. You can obviously combine some of these as well, but this is probably predominantly skin tones. And you get a gold and a silver. Did you get a gold? No, you get a silver. Oh yeah, you get a gold. There's a gold here. Yeah, you get a gold and silver. But they are nice. I haven't used them that much, to be honest. I do need to use them more. Yeah, Shafir Robins are nice as well, but they're very. That's probably the closest comparison I can give them in regards to how they perform. Like Shafir, Sergeant Arch, Shafir Farbin, Castle Arts, they're very similar to regards to how they lay down. The Castle Arts are rather nice as well. And the Castle Arts, you tend to get them on offer quite a lot on Amazon. They do have like flash sales and deals on the sets, even the 120 set as well. At the moment, I've just got the 72, but there's some nice colours in there. By girls, you mean the dog and the cat, not your not your teenage girls. I was going to say, I can't imagine Alicia and Faith just coming in for a snuggle. This one is 033 Dark Salmon. Let's try that. Kind of going for like a marbly effect here with the skin, like a pearly marbly effect. Oh, the Everblend markers. They seem to be very popular at the moment, the Everblends. I've not used them before. I'm guessing they'll probably not be that long until they release a brush marker version of them as well, because I know a lot of people like the brush marker for alcohol markers. Video. Oh, you want me? Do you want me to show everyone the video? Let me grab the white as well, actually, while I'm here. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to use the luminance white because there's not a white in the set. Oh, thanks, Gary. Have a good night, and thank you for coming to the stream, mate. And I'll see you. I'll probably see you next week. Have a good night. Where is my phone? Hi, Joey. How are you doing? I don't know if you're going to be able to see. I've noticed Nanny's still got a lampshade on her head. Yeah, she's still got the lampshade on. I think Nick and Tina and Joy are still here. I haven't seen them say bye. And Belinda's still here. It was Gary that was going, Nana. It was Gary that was saying goodnight. So yeah, guys, if you want to try, try your hands on this image, pop over to Jennifer Zimmermann's Etsy store. The link's in the description. I'll pop it in also here if you want to go directly. And if you put in the code Sean50 until midnight Detroit time, you'll get 50% off the image, but it's only until midnight tonight Detroit time. I don't know what Detroit time is in regards to time zone, so I'm just saying Detroit time, USA. Good night, Connie. Thank you so much for coming, darling. See you soon. I'm off next week, so I'll be able to pop into your video. Right, I'm getting confused with these nicknames. I don't know who's who now. And that's probably because I've been away for a while from streams. Okay. How did that come about, Nana? So, Belinda, when can Nani get the lampshade off? No problem, hon. Right, let's get another color. Try our hands with this pink. Well, considering I've put quite a lot of layers on this, it seems to be layering quite well. Ah, okay, Shara. Is this the embossing powder? I haven't seen it used yet. I'm gonna have to watch back some of your videos, Belinda, and see you use it because I've never used it before actually. Cool. Did you use it on your last image, Belinda, on your last stream? I'll check that out. I've missed a few streams this weekend, just with having family coming up as well. I'm just going to grab, I'm flicking the pencils everywhere. I'm going to grab the white and just blend it in and lighten it a bit, soften it. So who's on after me? Is it Nick and Tina? Are they on next? Because usually they're on after me at some point, and it's when I tend to go to bed. Because it's quite late by the time I finish here. I'm not like Nanamo, I can't party all night. It's not by choice. I find especially because here in the UK, it goes dark by four in the afternoon, especially up north. And I find that it gets to 8 o'clock and I'm just ready for bed because it gets so dark early that my mind just switches off and just automatically thinks it's bedtime, even though it's like 8 o'clock. It's too early. But then it's only 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, it's like, oh, it's too early. So you can't win. I'd hate having insomnia. I like sleep too much. See, if I was an animal, I'd probably be a sloth. Oh, no problem, Shara. Thank you so much for popping along. I'll see you again soon, hun. I'm just going to finish the face, to be fair. I am going to be doing this on next week's stream also, so just want to get a feel for these pencils, because there's something new. I don't think they look too bad. Oh, no problem, Belinda. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. And you get them fur babies fed, if they wake up, that is. They probably will if it's for food. Since we've had guests here, Shadow has been pretending that he's not being fed, and he's been getting extra helpings from not only us but the visitors as well. So he's been very nifty in getting the extra food out of people. So yes, he's a crafty one, that Shadow. It's not the first time he's done that as well. He does it with me and David. So the other, I think was it yesterday morning? Yesterday morning, not only got a scoop of biscuits from me, he got a scoop of biscuits. He got 2 scoops of biscuits from from David's dad and his partner. And then at 4 o'clock, he was still crying out for food for his tuna at 4 o'clock, because that's what he normally gets. So you can't be hungry, for sure. Hey Nick, how you doing? I'm going to be finishing off the face, and then I'm going to be doing the rest next week. I think this one's going to take some time with having the multicolour skin. Is there any more blue? I think we need a little bit more blue, and then we'll leave the face there. But I don't think this is going to take any more of this pencil much. So it took a lot of layers, but I think I'm getting to the point where I'm exceeding the amount of layers. Because you can tell these are wax based. A bit more blue on top. We'll blend out this blue a little bit here because it's a bit of a hard edge. You're at a restaurant. Okay. Okay, so a bit more of the dark here. A little bit of the purple. Darker pink. And then just take this white. I've got my blender pencil. That might help. Just trying to find the blender pencil, guys. Where is that? There's one, not the best one. The burnisher. There's the Lyra one. Where is the Derwent one? Ah, there it is. Found it. Then the pencil. I think the Derwent's my favourite, then the Lyra one, but yeah, definitely the Derwent one. It's got, again, when you blend with it, it's got a nice sort of like a chalk feel to it. So it feels as if you are smoothing it out. So if I just use the burnisher, that just kind of like pushes all the pigment in. But then if I use the blender, it just softens everything. Oh, thanks, Bluey. She's getting there. She's looking a bit icy, isn't she? I think once I put the eyes in and the mouth, it'll make a big difference. I'm just trying not to press too hard because I don't want the pigment to start splitting. Because I put quite a lot of layers on. Another thing you can do is use like a chalk pastel. I've got white charcoal. So if I just lightly on top, without putting any pressure, just lightly circular motion, that can help make it look softer. So that is an option. Or you can use like a pan pastel. Which is what I'm going to use. So this is titanium white. And you just use like a little, it looks like a makeup sponge, but it's part of the pan pastel, or you can use your actual spatula. But I think because it's such a small area, I might just use this. But if you're going to use a pan pastel on top of your pencil, then use the pan pastel last, because your pencil won't go down quite as nice afterwards. And now she does look a little bit paler, which is fine because she's supposed to be frosty. But you can do this with the skin tones as well if you want to do that on top. If you want to tone it down or add a bit more warmth, then you can. And then just brush the excess off. Just a little bit here. And then I just need to get my little eraser. You also get your little brush and you can brush it in, get the excess off. That's just like a little makeup eyeshadow brush that I bought just for using pans, pastels. There it is. I really need to get a pencil case for polys and prismas rather than using these cards because I'm forever in a day searching for like, what I need. And there you have the face, guys. So that's what I've done today in regards to using a little bit of the Copics, the Deco Time pencils, and then the pan pastels on the top. I'm going to continue this skin on the next video, get this rest of this done, try and do it a little bit quicker now that I know what I'm doing with the pencils now. And then we'll finish the rest off on part 3, where we'll do the hair and the clothing, background, etc. We're just going to redo this as a mixed media project, so pencils, Copics, pan pastels, just chuck everything at it, including the kitchen sink. We might as well maybe even do some glitter. We could do some glitter in the background, maybe. Just stick loads of PVA down on the background and just throw some glitter and be done. That might look cool. So yeah, I'm going to say goodnight to you guys because we're coming up to the 2-hour mark now. I think Nick and Tina are up next. So make sure you check over to see them. If you do want to get the image, so guys, when you've got a couple of hours left to get the image at half price, just make sure you go over to Jennifer Zimmermann's Etsy store, and before you check out, put in the coupon code Sean50 to get the image half price. But you've only got a couple of hours left from this live stream. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming over, checking us out. Thank you, Finley, for sending over the pencils. I really appreciate it. And thank you for Jennifer for doing this collab. And have a good night, guys. And I'll see you in the next stream. Take care. Bye, guys.